everyone, this is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're doing well, because we certainly are. And so is Miss Twinkle Toes, yourself, Miss Lilybell. And Jonah is being a pain in the you-know-where. Yes, he is Sir Whine-a-lot to the nth degree today. All right, I have a small review, but it's going to be full. So, all right, this is from onedaysaving.com, and they are a very good company. I've dealt with them many, many times over. They are, they're just wonderful. They're just wonderful. I can't say that that there was ever anything that I can really remember that I complained about. I think there was a little bit with regards to a couple of kits, you know, where the printing wasn't smooth or something. I don't remember. But anyways, very, very, very good company. The discount code is Interlake05 off. Interlake05 off. So INTERLAK 05 OFF. Is that right? I wonder. Just a minute here. Did I have... Yeah, it is. Okay. So, Interlake... Interlake. INTERLAK 05 and then OFF in capital letters. So, first of all, I decided I was going to order some of these small buttons. And I found these interesting. I can get them. What the heck is the opening? Oh, here. Okay. I found these interesting because you know how I like to embellish my projects, right? My projects. So these here would make fantastic embellishments. So these would be great for country style, you know, samplers, or just a minute here. There's a purple one here in gingham. As you can see, this one here is a little bit, that's on a teal. There's the green gingham. There's red circles. That's almost like a mushroom head. They have this one here, which is very pretty. Let me see here. They have the red gingham. Yeah, I think that's red, or maybe it's kind of faded red. Yeah, see here. See, that's the red gingham. So this one is more of a pink gingham. So yeah, there's all different kinds, and I believe there's 100 of them in here. And I'm not sure if these are wood or it's made to look like wood and it's plastic. It does have a coating on it, but the holes are nice and big, as you can see. And even if you wanted to use it this way, you can use it this way. So you can put a few in that way and a few in this way. And yeah, I like to, well, they must, see here. I think it is wood because of just the way that this is. Yeah. So, yeah, these weren't very expensive. But I thought, you know what? I wanted to try them because I love adding embellishments. So if you do like a sampler, or you do like Blackbird Designs or something like that, you can add embellishments wherever, you know, a nice country-ish design, and that, yeah, I think it works good. Then they sent me, and I didn't ask for this, but they kindly sent this to me, were these big clips. Now, I've seen Laura, Stitching with Laura, and Natalia, Lovecraft Forever. They had them, and I never ordered them because they had reviewed them. And so I thought, well, you don't need another review from me. But, oh my gosh, they've got quite the clip on them. Like, it's very strong. So I'm not sure exactly what I would use these for, but I know that they can put them on diamond painting, bigger cross stitch, though I think these are a little bit too big for that. But I'm sure over time I will find a use for these. And they come in 2 colors in one package. So this is kind of like a very soft lavender pink. Very soft. And this is a very soft gray blue. So very complementary, very pastel colors. Like I said, the strength of this hinge is very good, you know. So I know for sure, like, it'll hang on. Like, they're made out of plastic, of course, but I think these are metal. I think this part here is metal. It doesn't feel like plastic. But it is kind of neat. I just didn't get them because I thought, well, they had already showcased, you know, so I didn't want to be redundant. So anyways, there's these. Now, I ordered this kit. And if you will see at the very beginning on my thumbnail that there is a picture of this, because I can't insert pictures. I don't know how to do it. All that. So, because the picture for this is much to be desired. I don't know why they put that in there. But they have, it's a really nicely printed key. It's big enough to see. Okay. So, personally, I would enlarge it, but that's me. If I were to do this, which as accounted, but I just wouldn't. No, because I have enough. Okay. So in there it comes with a poof ball, 5 needles, thimble, and a needle threader. Always good to have. I think they even put 2 in there. Okay. Then they had these beautiful colors. And this is quite large. Oh, this is called Victorian Wharf. Okay. It's called Victorian Wharf, and it is on an 11 count. Okay. So lots and lots and lots. They've got 2 cards. There's 49 colors. So, okay. So we have this one. So there's a lot of them. Okay. So you've got that. And that. Just beautiful colors. 939 I can see. Yeah. So just gorgeous, gorgeous colors. And look at these pastels in there as well. So, yes, lots and lots of beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colors. And then they have 1 hank of this 3756 and 1 hank of 3865. Okay. And this is a full coverage piece. Okay. The edges are serged. I'm just seeing this now. And I will put the link to all these designs, all these products down below. Now, this isn't nearly as big as European Town. Okay, and let me see here. I'll tell you what this is. It's 100 by 37, so it's about a 90 by 27, maybe even 25. So it's not nearly as big. Now, I looked at this and I was going, oh my gosh, look at all this. Yes. Okay. So what I would do with this is that I would work on like this color first, because that's the one that speaks to me. Then I would work, so then I might go back in here. And here there's some in here. This here is where the pier is. And this is the water down here. And this is the sky up here. And these are houses all along here. Victorian townhouses. Okay. So they have them. I think these ones are red on this side. And these ones are blue on this side. And these ones are smaller. But like I say, when you're working with something like this, work on the one color that strikes you the most. Okay. So for me, that's the blue. Then I would work on the solid color first. And the symbols are really nice and clear. So that's really good. Okay. So then I would do that. And then I would come down here. Like there are all these red X's here. But they're interspersed with others. So you have to be very careful. See, like there's I don't know if they're all the same. So I'm not sure. Key is over here. So you got to be a little bit careful. Like they have, okay, there's this one. And yeah. So it's really not too bad. They do have this, but it's more of a fuchsia color. So, but I would work on this one. Just in bands of color. Okay. So, because this one isn't too long, I would probably do it color-wise again. And just work on it, symbol by symbol. Because after you've done some of these solid colors, and I would suggest you work on the solid colors first, because those you can see easier. Okay. And once you do that and you diminish what's, all in the, what you can see, then I would go through and I would do the next easier ones. So, like maybe these blue triangles, or there's blue dots here. Otherwise your eyes go wonky, or these ones, up here. That's what I would do, Or what you can do is you can work all the sky first and get the sky done first. It's not nearly as long as European Town. This is a challenge, of course, but I think for you die-hard stitchers out there, I think you might like this one. I think I'd like to work on this. So I don't believe it is as, and this is an 11. So my European Town was 14. So this one should be easier. And yeah. So, and this, like I said, is called Victorian Wharf. WHARF. Victorian Wharf. Okay. And so it's all nice and clear here, the symbols. You have to be a little bit careful with some of them. Like there's a left pointed down arrow here that if you're not careful, you could think it's just a line. Okay. But I'm just seeing here, there's no other thing. Well, there is on this, but it's wider. So, gotta hand it to them. This is well made, well thought out, well done by the computer technologists who did this and who looked at the keys. Absolutely. So, like I said, if you're interested in this, I will have the link down below. And I believe it was, let me see how much. No, I didn't have it on here. But I think it's around $22 Canadian. Okay, so, yeah, so it's well worth it, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to work here on Christmas garden. As you can see here, I got this side done right here. But when I was stitching on this yesterday, I got to about here when I realized I messed up right here. So out it came yesterday. So I was able to get that side done, and now I'm working on this side. Now, I had a viewer, Edna, who asked me about how do I get my tension tight working in hand. Okay. And it's not that hard. Because, see, I do that and I pull that, and you can feel a resistance. Like your thread, instead of the thread being like that, loose, you can feel it where it stands up and it's taut, right? So, like you can see, it's tauter without being like, you don't want to pull, okay? Because it distorts the fabric and distorts the thread and it bunches it up and it's no good. But it is a learning curve for this to stitch in hand. It takes practice, practice, practice. Okay? It will not come overnight. And you have to understand how it is. Like, I know when I pull, see here, this is how I have my finger. And I have my needle here. And I have this finger up. But you have to find what's comfortable for you. Okay? So then I pull. And when I can feel that resistance where it's tighter, then I know that I have it tight enough, right? And after a while, you don't even notice that, like, you don't have to actively sit here and tell yourself, oh, it's, you know, is it tight enough? Because you just feel it. You just feel it in your fingers. So just a second. Thirsty. Had coffee this morning. So, oh my goodness. Look who's there. Yes, Sir Wine-A-Lot. He always comes to Lilybell to look for comfort. And that, so, but it's just a matter of, no, I did that wrong. See, too much talking and not enough counting. But it's not that difficult. You know, it's just finding whatever feels, you know, whatever feels comfortable to you, you know, and how I hold my needle and how I pull the thread may not be what's comfortable for you. But it's something that I've developed over time, right? Because I've been stitching for 50 plus years. And but you know, if you find it way too difficult to be stitching in hand, then use your hoop or your frame or Q-snaps or whatever it is that you like. I just like this because I can stitch much faster. It's much easier on my hands and my wrists than holding on to a hoop. I never have to pull it tight. It's, you know, and as far as the fabric is concerned, I just have it, like you see here, it's kind of hanging loose there. And I have my thumb here. I have my index finger here. And then I have my other fingers that sit like this. Can you see that? So this finger is right here where I put the needle in. You know, so, and of course, this isn't going as fast because I have to go up and down, and so yes, I do pull it through like this, but every chance that I get, I work on the top because it really cuts down on the motion and cuts down on the time involved. And it minimizes wrist movement and shoulder movement. You know, so it's totally on to what works for you, right? So what works for me doesn't work for you. So I think today is going to be another hot day. Alexa, what's the forecast?
Currently, in Eriksdale, it's 22 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect clouds with a chance of showers, with a high of 24 degrees and a low of 15 degrees.
So temperature-wise, it's cooler. Alexa, what's the humidity?
Currently, the humidity is 68%.
Yeah. So that's going to make it a lot more sticky. So, but, yeah. So I'm doing pretty good here. So I'll get this border or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it's called. And so I think the edge should be right about here. I think this is where the garland border will be. So just enough fabric. Lengthwise, I'm not worried about because lengthwise is good, but it's only the widthwise that I worry about. Just a minute here. I'm just gonna see here. Let's see. Yeah, because see right here. Oh, well, maybe I'll have a little bit more. Yeah, it should only go to about like here. So that works good. That works good. So I'm happy about that. So as you can see here, I am right over in this area here. So, oh, I was watching Laura there, and she started this one from the same book, Home for the Holidays. And it's pretty too. I like that. And she's just using all DMC colors. And not not these ones. The, Weeks Dye Works and Gentle Arts and all that. So, yeah, she said there she ran into a boo-boo on her Christmas garden. And she couldn't find where her mistake was. And so, I know how it is with me. If I make a boo-boo and I can't see it right away, I have to put it away for a bit. And then I have to look at it later, because if I can't see it right away, there's no way. There's no way. Because you're forcing your eyes to look for something and you can't see it. It's sort of like looking for the forest for the trees, or looking for a needle in a haystack, or the what I'm saying. So I'm almost finished reading the book there, Long Way Home. Only I'm at 80%. Or is it at 80? I think it's at 80%, or maybe a little bit better than 80%. Really good book. If you ever want to read some really good time travel books, and They are by S.A. Ison. Ison. Very good author. And she does a lot of time travel. The next one I'm going to read is, where I think it is the one where they're on the International Space Station, and then some kind of a cloud or something hits, and then they, of course, they lose contact with the ground, and so then they decide to leave in the Soyuz, capsule to return, and then they discover they're like $65 million in the past. Dollars. 65 million years. Yeah, $65 million. Yes. I love it. Oh my gosh. If any of you win the lottery, like big lottery, or if I win a big lottery, rest assured we would be making plans that as many of you as would like to come, I would pay the way, pay for everything here for you all to come, and we would spend a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks together. And, oh yeah. And we'd go on road trips. I'd get one of these, not a party bus, but, one of these highway buses. And we'd go and tour. Yeah. Yeah, I can only dream. I can't win the lottery if I don't play. Yeah. So, but yeah, I said that last year too, if I could only win millions of dollars, millions, $10 million, whatever. I'd pay for all your flights. I would, yeah. I'd rent the motel over here and have it booked up. Like, we'd have to do it a year in advance, right? So, to give everybody enough time to get their passports and all that. Now, if one of you wins the lottery and you expect me that I'm going to fly somewhere, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Not gonna happen, because I don't fly. So, there's just something about being in a tin can, flying at, 800 kilometers an hour through space. And if something happens, there's no saying, wait a minute, can I get off this train? Or let me just jump out here and I'll tell you what it's like when I land. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. So, yeah. But it's a nice idea. Yeah. Because I think for a lot of you coming from far away, it would be just too far to come and just to spend a week. you know. It would be just way too far. Okay, so what have I got here? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that, what have I got here? I think it's 8 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. I got that. But yeah, you know, like it's fun to dream. It's fun to dream. And I had a dream again last night about going someplace, and then I said, but I can't go into the States because I don't have a passport. It used to be so nice when we didn't need a passport. All you needed was a driver's license to go between the United States and Canada. And now you have to jump through hoops. Now you have to be quadruple vaxxed. You have to, all that. No. I don't even know if you go by land, if you don't have to be quadruple vaxxed or whatever the case they want. And it's funny because I've heard of so many people who are absolutely religious about getting their SHOTSs. And yet they're the ones who come down with CV. And for me, I had CV way back in January of 2020, before it was even recognized to be in North America. On the 2nd of January, I picked it up. And I've had one SHOT, and I wish I'd never even gotten that. But yeah, so I got the one, and I haven't gotten it. Touch wood, of course. So, but, you know, and you look at our illustrious leader, JT. Yeah. And he's taken his, or supposedly, his poke. And he's gotten it, I don't know how many times, supposedly. And I say supposedly because we don't know really if he had it, or was he just avoiding people. So, yeah. So, I don't know. But, anyways. So, yeah. So, I'm just... yesterday I went and I dug up some black-eyed Susans that were out in front here. There's a whole bunch more to the west here, going towards the stop sign. But I did get these ones here, and I planted them, and they were droopy-eyed Susans. But I watered them again, and they started perking up some. I would be just happy if one took hold. It'd be nice if all the rest did, but I would be happy if one took root. So on Thursday, I'm going to Portage. And I think what I might do is I'll probably do the video on Wednesday afternoon. And then when I get up in the morning, I'll just post it. Because we're leaving here about 7:30. And David said that he would come and look after Miss Twinkle Toes. So I'm happy about that. Yep. So, okay, I guess that's it. I'm going to continue working on this today. I am going to go for my walk later. And has any of you taken advantage of the Prime Day specials? I did order a shower head. So I'm hoping that's the cause of my water being the way that, like my shower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 2 more of these to do. Yeah. So. But I don't know if there's anything else. I did get the odd book for 99 cents or something, but they weren't on special, but I can't afford anything else. So, anyways, okay, everyone. So, like I said, if you would like to order Victorian Wharf and those big clips and the buttons, everything is linked down below. And Victorian Wharf is really nice, but for a beginner, I don't think so, because it looks like there's so much confetti until you start breaking it down. So, but I'll put the links down below, and the discount code will be down below. So, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And of course, so does Miss Twinkle Toes herself and Jonah Sir Wine a Lot. There's Miss Bubble Goyles. There's Dad Bubble Goyles. And there's Jonah. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess he's not whining now. He's happy now. He's sleeping. All right, everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, God willing, of course. Toodaloodles, everybody.